let's begin. The host has started recording, and we have closed captioning on for our deaf friends, and hopefully that'll be fine with everybody. And let's talk about day 94. Yes, indeedy do. It's day 94 in year two of 459. Oh, yeah. 459 RobLynn lives consecutively without a miss.
Time flies.
Yeah. All right. This morning, let's talk about a few things that went on today, which we'll do. Anything else? If you're looking for any other webinars or chats, they'll all be generally posted in the back office, and that's what we recommend you do. Go to the back office and check for your favorite webinar or chat. But this morning, one of our favorites was on, and that's the OES Global Affiliates. That came to us at 8 a.m., and everything seemed to be running smoothly there. The talk today by Michelle Kamstra and Chris Tiazone, Mr. Microphone, was out of this world, all about OCONNECT, all about the features, all about the do's, the don'ts, the hows, the how-nots, and it was good. We're live? Are we being able to be here? Are we audible, kids? Can we see the chat or no see the chat?
We're live. Well,
okay.
Wait, no, that's not.
Just checking some technical things here. Okay, we are live on YouTube.
Oh, wait, that's not the
one. Uh-oh.
Let me get the current one. There we go.
All right, there's the current one, and there we are. Okie dokie, Smoky. 51 there, and on OCONNECT, I'm not 100% sure, but Lynn will tell us. So let's get going again. Here we go. So that was Chris and Michelle doing a banner job. Sifu Francis was there in his rocking chair, checking everything out. All right, we got 38 on OCONNECT already and 51 on YouTube. No, you YouTubers now, if you would, if you're not within the OES yet, in other words, you're not a founding member, you're not an affiliate, you're not a customer, we recommend you go to RobLynnLive.ai. That's our domain.
And so easy to go to it. It's RobLynnLive.ai. You can't really miss it. Just remember RobLynnLive.ai or
RobLynnLive.com. Either one will get you there. And also, a little bit later, you'll be seeing our QR code or Lynn's QR code. So you can't miss. If you want to join us, there's no excuse. You can join us. And by the way, if you join us, the free product, there's 3 free for thee and me products. We got O-Net, O-Mail, and O-Trim, and that's pretty swift, very swift. And then at noon today, along came Straight Talk. Straight Talk, Talk, Talk. How about talk? Straight Talk with Lynn Nakamoto and myself, the Mad Hatter. And today was Spectacular Sunday, I believe. Was Spectacular Sunday. So thank you for all that came. I think we were hovering around 80 for a while, which is pretty remarkable for a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah,
so
that's pretty good, actually.
Thanks for being here, everybody. We are recording this, and it will be posted on our YouTube channel once complete. Is it the same day or the next day?
Sensational Sunday.
Oh, who came up with Spectacular Sunday? How about Sensational Sunday, which it was all day. We'll talk a little more about Sunday. Here we go. 2 p.m. brought you Heroes. Lynn and I were both panelists on Heroes, and it was mostly a question and answer session. The OTech pros, I think it was just 2 of them spoke today, 3 of them spoke today, and they brought up what happened Friday in the OES ticker. We went over that, and then we were asked to give a little bit of a clarification, which we did, on the commission percentages, which we did because we had experienced someone buying and subscribing to OCONNECT.
That's right.
All right. Now, it's a little bit on the eastern side, about 11 minutes on the eastern side of 8 p.m., 2000 hours military Eastern Standard Time. You've got the RobLynn Live Network production proudly presenting RobLynn Live and Ollie,
the Wonder Dog.
With his virtual Where Am I in the background, and which we will show you before we go from streaming on YouTube and being on OCONNECT over to just OCONNECT. That's what we're going to do. That's how we do it. We've got announcements. We have a theme song that's coming to you very soon. So stay tuned for that. Our brilliant actor, star of stage, screen, and ONPASSIVE videos, has written the music and the lyrics for the RobLynn Live theme song. So stay tuned for that. I think we're just days away from that. I'm begging to do a duet with Mr. Baridla, Mr. Baria, but so far I haven't gotten an answer. That usually means no. So I'll be standing by to hear from John on that. The JJB Tin Man, our buddy.
Funny.
All right. So, like I said, we will have, we will have community chat tonight, which we have every night. Last night, believe it or not, RobLynnLive went 4 hours. 4 hours. 2.5 hours was the community chat, and the other hour and a half was right here with us with our topic, which was very cool. So we're thankful to all of you. Community chat brings us all together as a family.
That's a special part of it.
And it is a special part. I can't argue with that. I usually last about a third of the way through it.
Not bad.
And then it's, my pillow is calling me, or emails. So last night was emails. I did about 6 emails. Today I work with our friend Greg, and we're going to get to the bottom of that situation with his friends in Ghana.
Nice.
Please pray for Ash, his lovely wife, Ashma Khan, and their 2 handsome young men, Omar and Yusuf, as well as the tech, media, and support teams from around the globe for their good health and safety. Both of those are paramount in our eyes. Also, please send out your love, light, and prayers to all who may be ill or injured. And we have a few special friends. All our friends are special, but these are extra special friends who we work with all the time, are having illness issues, and our thoughts and prayers go out to them. We'd like you prayer warriors to pray for all the ill or infirmed or injured, through RobLynn Live. That would be very nice. So thank you.
And there are people who need prayers that don't want to advertise their personal situation. So a prayer just for those in need, who are suffering or are worried. That's a good prayer.
Right. Okay. Well, before we go into tonight's topic, I think it's time for Where's Ollie?
All right.
What do you think?
All righty. And
could we get a count on who all's here? I see in YouTube we have several.
We have, hold on.
That is OCONNECT. OCONNECT, there are 50 of you already. Woo-hoo, doggies, we're rolling tonight. We're just 15 minutes in with 50 of you, and on YouTube, there are 60 of you. So we're 60. So we're at 110, running strong tonight. Thank
Pretty
you.
Good. Yeah.
Not too
shabby
at all. So I think it's time to pull up the presentation board, if we may.
All righty. And we'll also be sure to mention our 3 free products again after this. I want to remember to.
Yes, we will.
All right. So we go to the image, which you're going to pull up. Oops, not that one.
That would be something else.
There's no label, so we're just kind of guessing.
That's the prompter. We already have that. And there's the image. And we're going to upload it, and voila.
And we
check it out. Wow.
Beautiful. And we'd like your help in the chat, keeping track of the guesses, because we're going to run the contest on our own tonight. And so if you can Just keep track of mainly the top two guessers who guessed correctly.
That would be helpful.
Maybe
And then,
a couple more would be nice. Maybe.
and I believe we'll be
4 or
able to
5.
figure out what that is on that plate. Looks like a cheesy dog, if I'm
Mhm.
not mistaken, or something like that, on a paper plate. So not too shabby. Well, all righty. There's Ollie Boy in his glory. Well, let's go ahead and ring Grandma Bobby's bell.
All right. When we ring Grandma Bobby's bell, it means it's their time to guess. And we'll be mentioning the guesses from the folks who are in OCONNECT.
All right, let's get her on.
Here we go.
All right, so the bell has been rung, which is like the key to the starting gate. Let's see in the chat where everybody thinks Ollie is.
All right, we'll wait for some guesses. In the meantime, while we wait, I see we got Irena, Deborah Shaw,
Bruce
Mohammed.
Gerstein.
Mohammed Munir Hussein, and Deborah Shah, Lake Degas here, John Barilla, Keiko, Angela Land is here. We also have Sina. Sina, thank you for posting in WhatsApp and Facebook. We appreciate your helping us to promote our show. Greg Lakin is here as well.
Hello, Greg. How you doing, brother?
And we even see Melanie Marcano. We missed her.
Mel is back in the fold.
Yes.
Woo-hoo, doggies.
We are so
We
happy
love her.
she's back. And also we have Cynthia Deering, who is our regular follower. Thank you, Cynthia Deering, as well as Frank Rowe, of course.
That first boy is always around. He's hovering.
Oh, Keiko says, hello, everyone from a sick leave bed. Truly and positively exhausted, but my soul is actively listening to you. Oh, poor thing. I'm so sorry. It's been a kind of a long illness you had, right? Poor thing. And we want to say hello to Carmela. Carmela's in the house as well. And John Barilla. See who else?
Buddy.
Jillian. Hannah's here. Mohammed Ashraf Ansari. Thank you. Beverly North as well.
Hello, Beverly.
Don Swihart.
All right, Don.
And we got Yaneti Murali Krishna.
All right, Yanetti, glad you're here.
And we also have Jennifer Drummond. Hi, Jennifer.
Jennifer in the house.
And who else do we have? Jillian, Frank Rowe. I think I got them. All right, so now I'm going to scroll down to see if we got some guesses going by now.
There's a super sticker on the other phone. So if you'd let me know who that is, I'd like to give a thank you out to Francis Tay.
Thank you, Francis.
Sifu Francis Master Tay. Thank you for that. Very kind of you, brother. We appreciate you. We love you.
Very, very supportive of us all the way. I tell you,
we appreciate you, brother.
Thank you so much. Okay.
All right, are we getting any guesses in, madam?
Let us see.
Come on, everybody. Can you see the background? Maybe they can't see it. They got to be able to see it.
Deborah Shaw made the switch. Glad to be here. So she switched from either Facebook or YouTube over to OCONNECT. Good for you, Deborah Shaw.
Thank you, Deborah.
And looking for guesses. Let me do this again. All right. Again, we're looking for guesses. Where is Ollie Boy?
All right. Hopefully that has come through to everybody. It's showing. I'm looking at the other phone, and it's showing on YouTube. So I know it's showing.
John Barilla says,
here we go.
I'm not 100%, but hopefully better after I start my next treatment in a few days.
All right, John. Okay. And we have a guess. Yeah. We have guesses.
I want to make sure that it wasn't Frank Rowe or Rena, because they're usually the first to guess. I don't want to miss. You know what I'm saying?
Standing by.
They're usually
standing by.
I don't want to. Bruce Gerstein is here, as well as Olasumbo Kuye. Welcome. Okay, let's go to the bottom. I do think the first guess is Jillian, who says India.
All right.
And we have.
There's already guesses.
Jean says, I'm glad you're on the way to wellness, John. I don't see guesses. I don't know what's up with that. Let me try again. Getting the chat right now. Right. I can see a lot of hellos. Okay, Greg Lakin says Griffith Park, LA, or either Louisiana. I don't know. Louisiana, right?
Yeah,
First guest
Louisiana.
was Frank Rowe and Deborah Shaw. Thank you. Let's
All
go.
right, let's scroll down and find them. I don't know why we're not able to see it on the phone.
Frank Rowe and who? And Irena. Okay, I'm
All
gonna
right.
go scroll up and look. Okay, we're using the phone because if we use our computer, then the chat is going to show up on the live stream, and we don't really want to do that. We go to our alternate device.
Okay, there's a Los Angeles, couple of Los Angeles, Griffith Park in Los Angeles.
Okay,
Here we go.
Griffith Observatory, Griffith Park, Los Angeles, California, and that is from Frank Rowe.
Thank you, Frank.
That was 4 minutes ago. And Irena, 4 minutes ago, said Griffith Park, the enormous urban paradise known as Griffith Park, Los Angeles, I think. And Isabella says Los Angeles. Melanie Marcano says Los Angeles. And Sina says Frank Rowe and Irena, always. Yeah, they're usually first. John Barilla says Griffith Observatory Park, Los Angeles. And Deborah Shaw. So happy to see the cards are working again. The bank cards are working again in the marketplace. I had mine in already, but my sister and niece had been unable to buy. The background is Los Angeles, California at the planetarium.
All right, all right, all right. Any other guesses?
And Melody says, yes, RobLynn, I'm here with all of you.
All right, all right, all right. It's now time. Unless we have a few more. Oh, there's more guesses.
Greg Lakin, Griffith Park.
All right, Greg.
Let's catch a few more guesses because I had to go up 4
Okay,
minutes.
no.
Griffith Park, says Greg Lakin. My guess is up the line a bit. I think I read your guess, right, Deborah? I think I did.
Yes.
And Isabel says Los Angeles, California.
All right, all right.
Daniel Lopez says Los Angeles. And hello to Jeffrey. Hello, welcome. Neil Sperling is here. He says close to a hot dog stand.
Oh, yeah. Neil's right on the money with that one.
Hello, everyone from Jeffrey Holu.
Okay, I think that's it on the guesses. Now, before we let you know where that is, we're going to move on over from YouTube, where we're streaming, to straight OCONNECT. So stand by to stand by.
And again, we remind our YouTube audience to check out the 3 free digital products, OMail, ONet, and OTrim. And all you have to go to our domain, which is RobLynnLive.ai, RobLynnLive.ai, so you can check out the free products.
All right, here we go. We're now on our way to OCONNECT only. Stand by one.
And here we go. Aloha to everybody who is with us on the live stream.
Thanks for being here on the streamer. We'll see you at OCONNECT, we hope.
Yes.
Thank you.
3, 2, 1, and we're turning off the live stream.
Bye-bye, YouTube. Hello, OCONNECT.
Should be off.
All right, all right, all right. Let's click on that. Let's see where we're at. We need to go ahead and get rid of the background in the presentation board, if we may. Thank you.
And we can now go to your prompter.
All right, it's off to the prompter, and away we go. But before we do that, we'd like to tell everybody where Ollie is.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
Just a moment, everybody.
We're going to just, the teleprompter, we thought it was in here, but it's not in here.
Where did it go?
I'm not sure. Okay, so we're going to easily place the text within the prompter. And there we go.
All right, all right,
That's
all right.
for Rob. Makes it easy for him, and just let me know how much I need to go down.
All the way. Thank you. That's right. A little more. Up, 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 up. That's good. Thank you. Announcements. Very good.
Okay,
All right. Before we go any further, do you have where Ollie is, please?
Oh, sure.
Right. There's 57 of you have joined us now on OCONNECT only. OCONNECT, which is the #1 platform in the world for audio and video. And if John Barilla was feeling up to it, we would have him hop on as a panelist and give us a little RobLynnLive theme song. But He hasn't said yay or nay either way, so he may still be fine-tuning.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so the answer is Griffith Observatory in Los Angeles, known for stunning views of the city, iconic architecture, a popular destination for stargazing. Ollie, Rob, and Lynn are munching on chili dogs.
Oh, a chili dog. Yeah, hold the bread and I'll have a chili dog all day long. Doggies might be in the bathroom a little bit, but hey, chili dogs are good. All right. I like my chili with no beans, so that way we stay clear of the comfort room, as Chris Diazone says. All right, so we've told you where we are, where Ollie was, what Ollie and we were eating, and now we're off to the races. Okay, we've got the prompter set. I'll be looking at it in just a moment.
I wanted to place the answer in the chat.
Okay, the answer is going in the chat right now.
And here is the chat.
No, that's audio video. The chat is over here with 200 chats already.
All right.
Whew.
We depend on the label, so when you don't have the
Yep, the label is not working tonight, but that's okay.
Me off, man. Okay.
So there it is. And send. Good. All right, so there you go. You all have the information now, and let's get off to the races with tonight's topic. But first, we bring you a short list. The list is getting shorter of announcements. May I? Yeah. Thank you. Migration without hesitation. The time is now. The time is right now. The time is let's get it done. Okay? Get your NDA signed. Get your affiliate link so you can share should you like. Check out the newest ONPASSIVE website. We should have another one, or we may have another one, I should say. I don't want to speak for the fine folks in O Media, but we likely will have another website tonight or in the morning, which will be Monday morning. It's already Monday morning in sunny Singapore and the Philippines. So please, please, please get your NDA signed, get your affiliate link, share. Check out the newest website. Log into the OES and check your information. Now, this is being talked about by all of us now, and check out the additional boxes that will be used for O-Verify, also known as your KYC, know your customer, when it becomes clickable. Now it's not clickable. You can see it, so go to your profile and check it out so you know where it is, and that's where the information will be entered. That would be in the boxes, and those boxes, as I mentioned, are not clickable. They will be, but we want you to make sure the rest of the information in your profile is correct. In addition to that, and this is kind of critical, please check in, log in to you can send yourself an email. That's good enough. That shows that you're logging in to your alternate emails. If you got 10, get them taken care of, whether they're Yahoo, Google, Hotmail. Make sure you do that. You don't want them to become inactive because you do want to verify, and that's important.
And you want to have access to your alternate email anyway.
For now, for sure, we need access to that alternate email. It's very, very important.
So don't wait till the last minute and do those logins now.
We've helped several people do theirs. Some were rather lengthy, some were not so lengthy, and we've got to get ours done, which is the next project, maybe tomorrow, Monday, or tonight during the middle of the night. All right, when I can get in and out real quickly. So also attend webinars and chats when you have the time. If you got time, or even if you don't think you have the time, make time, because a lot of good stuff is being said on the webinars and the chats. However, here's a disclaimer. Any important information that is something that requires action will come to you through the back office in a pop-up, or likely in the OES on the ticker. So please, 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 any information you get, take it with a grain of salt briefly. Check it out in the back office and on the ticker. And if you see it there, it's good to go.
That's
and
right.
we're expecting, I don't know if it'll be in the next few days. It likely will be. Within the week, we should hear something from Mr. Mafara, whether it'll be on OP360 or maybe he'll do either an informal or a formal corporate webinar.
Should be soon. We don't know when, but we would think it would be coming up.
Right. And November 30th is coming very soon. We have 4 more days till November 30th. And Ash has said time and time again, a number of times, that big things are coming by the end of the month, including going viral.
Ooh,
That's
I want to see
pretty
that.
nifty.
That's gonna
Let's
be
go viral. Are you ready to rumble? Yeah.
I'm ready to rumble.
Yes, you are. You're always ready to rumble,
I
aren't you?
am.
All right. So, if you hear someone who needs help, you know the drill. Help them out. Helping one helps us all stay focused, stay alert, stay vigilant, because as many good things are happening very, very soon. If we could have a scroll up to tonight's topic, please. Thank you very much. All right. Is everybody with us so far? Let's see. We're at 68. We're on our way to 80 at least. I know that's going to happen.
And before you begin, I would like to acknowledge the emoji compositions that are created daily for our shows, and they are made by none other than Michael Chata. The one you see now says RobLynnLive. Topic: Being a Visionary. November 26, 2023 at 8 p.m. EST. Thank you so much, sir.
Michael, that is absolutely beautiful. You are the master, brother.
And you see what we put in YouTube in the live chat as well as in the comment section. Those are all creations by Michael Chata. They're beautiful. Thank you for all you do for us, Michael.
Okay, go Michael Chata 444. All right, tonight's topic, and you've already heard, it's being a visionary. What in the world is entailed with being a visionary? What does it take to be a visionary? Okay, whether it's an ONPASSIVE, whether it's in your own daily life, are you a visionary? And if you are a visionary, this is Ollie's question. Let's see. Ollie's question is, do you consider yourself a visionary? I would say anybody that's here tonight has got visionary. How about visionary traits? And we're going to go over some of those traits, some of those attributes right now. And let's see, card payment is active. Can I pay? That is a correct, Mohammed. Card payment is active. Ease on into it, and you should be able to pay with your credit or debit card. And it looks like Charlie Ellis messaged you.
Okay, I'll look.
In Messenger. Thank you, Charlie. All right, here we go. Visionaries are a combination of a number of qualities, okay? Skills and mindset. What in the world do we consider, and does everybody consider? And wait a minute, who's in the house tonight? Ralston McKenzie in the house.
Hi, Austin.
From Jersey, home of Marty DeGarmo and David Razowski. And let's see, Dawn Swihart says she's a visionary. So there you have it. There's our first answer. So let's take a stroll down the yellow brick road or the green brick road, whatever you want to call it, and talk about visionaries. Okay? We've got our very own in-house visionary in Ash Mafara, along with all of you folks. There's no doubt about it. You guys are visionaries as well. Imagination and creativity. Visionaries are super imaginative thinkers. Okay? They are thinkers. They see things before others see them. And they possess creative skills that are uncommon to most. Sounds like Ash Mafar to me, if I didn't know better. And then there's forward thinking. What must a visionary do? Reference forward thinking. A little more, please. A little up-de-dokey. Very nice. Visionaries think ahead. They think forward. They're way ahead of the average guy. Okay, visionaries have the ability to anticipate future trends and future changes. That's pretty neat. That's what a visionary does. Karina Lance considers herself a visionary. I consider Karina a visionary.
Me too.
For sure. How about risk taking? Visionaries have been known to take some risk. Just ask Ash Mafara. He's taken risk in his business life, and he's a visionary. Well, stepping into the unknown, as visionaries do, they often take calculated risks. So they think about what they're doing before they do it, and it's calculated. It's a calculated risk. But if we don't take risks, if we don't go out on a limb, and here is Karina Lance, card payment is active, can I pay? Oh, she's just repeating the question.
She says, yes, you can. That's the response of the
bottom. That is the bottom response. I'll figure this OCONNECT stuff out here directly, hopefully.
Yeah, you get it.
All right. Let's talk about passion and conviction, okay? With a high degree of passion, visionaries are driven. Talk about driven. There's a lot of you here that are driven. Without mentioning names, I think you know who you are. You're here every night. You're there every day. You're here every day. You're there every night. You guys get around. You are total visionary folks.
For sure.
All right. Passion and conviction. That's all about you guys. You guys have a passion, and you have a conviction as well with passionate, driven individuals. So as I mentioned a moment ago, you guys are definitely driven. How about adaptability? If you're a visionary, you might have a roadblock or two thrown at you. Don't know. But visionaries are open-minded. Ask Ash. He's open-minded. Ask Muhammad Kamal. He's open-minded and can adjust their plans, can adjust their strategies based on changing circumstances. All right, throw me a roadblock, okay?
Adaptive, flexible.
Adaptive and flexible. That's correct. So throw something at me, okay? I'm going to step to the side, hop over, and move along. That's how we do it at OnPassive. We adapt.
Very nice.
Yes. Leadership. Many visionaries are born leaders. Wow. Have we got leaders here or what? We are leaders full right here at OnPassive, without a doubt. So, with regard to leadership, leaders are full of motivation. They have that technique to inspire if you check around during the day, night, and morning, and they have the ability to convey their ideas. That is critical if you're going to be a visionary.
They're good communicators, right?
Yeah. And Jillian says, I have a vision that everything online will finally become clean, ethical in the future. I'm with you, Gene. That would be terrific. And Charles Ellis says, great leaders lead by example. That is true. And it doesn't matter whether you're on the football, baseball field, OnPassive, Ford Motor Company, GMC, Chevrolet, you name it, Mercury, all the biggies, IBM, Apple, those are visionaries, okay? Way back in the day, they were visionaries, and they're still visionaries because they're coming up with new products. And Gina Leva says no sound. Is that possible? We have no sound? Don't tell me I've been speaking. Gene, if you don't mind giving it one of these, the old refresh, that would be nice. Can you check on the other phone to see if we're getting out? Wouldn't that be something? 15 minutes of Robbie Boy and nobody's hearing me.
Okay.
Hello? Hello, test 1 2. Test 1 2. Test 1 2 1 2 1 2. All right. Gene, do the refresh thing. All right. Let's see. I'm trying to read up with everybody. I can hear fine. I can hear fine. We can hear you. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, so that was just Gene saying someone else couldn't hear me. Ooh.
It was
Kiduki.
no me. It was somebody else.
Okay. Well, thank you for staying on top of that. We want everybody to be able to hear because we've got some important stuff remaining. Just a few items.
Bruce has no sound.
Oh, Bruce had no sound.
Gerstein.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, there's Pedro. Welcome, Pedro. We're glad you're here, one of our regulars. And if I didn't know better, I'd say Neil Sparing is here.
And he says,
Spelling is
the
here.
sound is good. Some people forget they have to activate the sound via a cursor.
All right, I stand accused and I stand convicted of that one. I have done that on the phone. I've done that on my laptop. I am the master of that, for sure. I keep telling myself, oh, you can't hear, buddy. Click this, click that. Well, there you go. So I'm guilty of that myself. How about we talked about persistence. We talked about innovative thinking, where naturally innovating is what being an innovator is exactly what someone who's a visionary does. They're an innovator. They might be a creator, whatever you want to call them. They are definitely an innovator. And they have no problem disrupting the norm and moving on to bigger and better and newer and greater things.
And
So
innovators,
visionaries,
they find new things and new ways of doing things, and they find it rewarding to disrupt the norms. That's pretty cool.
nothing wrong with that. And we've got a couple of comments, people saying hello, as well as Sina says, Mr. Ashmafar is the visionary extraordinaire. So we are here on passive. How about curiosity? Now you hear back in the day, they say curiosity kills the cat. Well, we don't think like that here at On Passive. Curiosity is a mindset. Full of curiosity is how visionaries roll. That's how they think. And almost on the prowl, we might call it like a cat, for knowledge and industry trends.
Mm-hmm.
Ashmafar, Muhammad Kamal, for sure, for sure. Social awareness. Let's talk social awareness just briefly. Visionaries have the understanding of what's going on in societies and what the needs are. And they're able to contribute a positive change, only positive change, by creating solutions. And that's where we at RobLynnLive came up with we are the solution to the world's pollutions. And that we are.
Uh-huh.
Then there's always going to be, let me read this right here real quickly, if you don't mind, if you could go down on that. I'd like to read Neil's comment there. I like that. Great leaders love it when the people they lead surpass them. Innovators are like MacGyver and the professor on Gilligan's Island. That is true. That is true for sure. Okay, collaboration. Visionaries are not afraid to get with others. Right here at On Passive, getting with the engineers, getting with the designers. That's what Ash does. Collaboration, as Ash has done, building a team. Thank you. Building a team by collaborating with those with diverse skills. Unlike myself, who's got limited skills, I don't get called on very much to collaborate. But the people at On Passive, within the walls of Hyderabad, Singapore, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Bangladesh, Orlando, Florida, California, you name it. That's where collaboration is in full gear, full throttle. And ethics and a positive social responsibility are points that must be considered by visionaries. In other words, after you've collaborated, you can't just go about your business and it not be ethical. So as Ash has said time and time again, we are ethical, we are moral, and we do things the correct and right way. So there.
That's true.
It's very true. So there's also got to be, and there's always a negative that we got to throw in towards the end on some of these things. There's the ability to learn from failure. Not everything has been a booming success at On Passive or anywhere else that any of us have been. Everything is not always, rice cakes and cookies. It's sometimes there's a setback. Well, how do we deal with setback? If you're a visionary, you move forward, you rock on. And that's what we do at On Passive. Throw a stumbling block in our way, we're going to kick through it. We're going to run through it, and we're going to go right to the next new, I should say, top. So you got to be technology savvy. What do we mean by this? Well, in this world of the new IT, or as Ash says, we're going to be it, that's capital I, small t, which means we're going to be everything to everybody throughout the world. Mm-hmm. Internet technology, humanitarian things, there's Bless, there'll be Academy, Tracker, you name it. As a visionary and being technologically savvy is what we do. And that's how you make advancements. It's the only way you make advancements these days, if you're savvy. Mm-hmm. And always moving forward with AI, IT, I should say, with AI and machine learning. So now you know what we at RobLynnLive think a visionary is and should be. And let's read a couple of the comments, if we may. I saw Gina Leva had a comment and several others. Jean, right there. Visionaries always think outside the box. I'm sorry, that was Yvonne Finn. And Jean says, perfectly stated. They do think outside the box. That's for sure. And there's buffering going on today. Who was that? And what country are they in? Bruce is saying buffering in Thailand. He's in Thailand today visiting. And here's Jillian, who says visionaries have an idea. Then they prove that idea to bring it alive and out to the world. And we've got, is that Serge from Turkey? Sergil from Turkey. We're glad you're here, sir. Thank you.
Let me change the theme color.
All right. Yeah, it's a little hard to see.
Are you done with this?
I'm done with that. We'll come back to that in a minute, but I am done with it. No, I'm done. Close it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Right.
All right. There's 67 of you here tonight. Thank you very much for being here.
Let's
We're going
use this
dark green, hunter green for the background. Thank you very much. There it is. The border is in dark green. And now I can see. Pedro says hello to Frank. And let's see. Who is this? Mel saying?
She says,
Melanie Marcano says, I know in my heart that I am a visionary. Mm-hmm. Yes, you do. And yes, you are. And let's say hello to, that's Mel, and Michael Chatta is here, obviously. That's where we get the fine emojis. And Charlie says, battle, battle, battle. Okie dokie. And really clear video, according to Miss Oliva, for me. And she's in PA, also known as Pennsylvania. And let's see, Dawn says it is very clear tonight. That's how we do things. And Jillian says creativity is intelligence, having fun. Visionaries are creative and bring solutions to the planet. Solutions to the pollution, I might add.
And Jean likes a beautiful green background.
We like it too, Jean. It is beautiful. Visionaries are thoughtful and thoughtful-minded. And here's Francis Tay, the Sifu himself. A visionary is someone who can see beyond the common, the ordinary, and the expectation of changes in situations or decisions.
Well said, nice. Francis. I agree.
Man, does he have a way with words, for sure. All right. And hello to all from Sharon Deeds. Hello, Sharon. And here's Neil again. Visionaries create something ahead of the times, ahead of the competition in business, or a great piece of fine art or song. Takes a visionary to do that as well. And Melanie Marcano loves the green wall. Looks like an ocean wall.
Oh, it's so pretty.
It is pretty. You know, that's hunter green. That's my favorite color, by the way. Hunter green. And Frank Rose says he likes it as well. Thank you, Frank. And how are we doing on the chat? Have we caught up in the chat?
This is the chat you're reading.
Correct. Is that more chat coming? I like this background too, says Frank. And Francis is saying hello. And a visionary, perfect, Francis. Well said. And says Angela Lalande. And Pedro says, visionary, someone who embraces challenges. Ooh. For sure. And that was
Francis
Francis
gave a
Tay.
thumbs up to Neil's. Neil's giving thumbs up to
Francis's comment. That's cool stuff. And a few more hellos coming there. So have we caught up?
Yes.
How we doing? How we doing on time? Oh, we're looking at almost 9 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
You know what that means. It's time for community chat. Yes, sir. Community chat, and we're glad you're here. There's 67, 68 of you, 69 of you, 70 of you, and counting. Thank you for being here, everybody. We hope you enjoyed the fact we start in OCONNECT, and we live stream over to YouTube. Thank you for that. Thank you for all your comments tonight, and we're looking for more comments. We're looking for comments, not just in the chat, which will take more and more and more. The more, the merrier. We'd like to see some of you or all of you in our community chat. And here's Sharon Koo says, love Rob and Lynn's awesome missionary job. Simply love you both. Very kind.
Thank you.
That's very kind of you. And even the image behind the chat is amazingly detailed. It truly is. If you look behind the chat, look at this, what Jean's saying.
It's an AI.
It's see-through now, transparent.
If you ever want to know which one it was, we chose, let me find it, themes. It was Artificial Intelligence number 3. That was the one.
It is beautiful.
This is, wow, that's pretty too. That's called Celebration. And this is the Artificial Intelligence number 2. Oh, I like that one.
Wait a minute, that's even better. That's darker. I like that.
That one's nice. It's a little lighter, I think.
I'd like to read this comment here, please. This is coming from Bruce Gerstein. A true visionary, let's see, in spite of outside influences, they have a goal and they continue on with that goal and make things possible.
They achieve the goal.
They achieve the goal. Good stuff. And tell me, somebody's asking, tell me how to use the prompter. Mm-hmm. All right, Neil, we can do that now. The prompter is, if you look over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, the 17th one from the left, or the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, the 8th one from the right, is the icon, and as you notice, it's come back to where we can see what all the icons are.
Yeah, so the icon it's like a lined piece of paper
with a pencil
on it. That's what it looks like. And what you do is you just click on it, and then you're going to have to copy and paste your text into the prompter.
Right. It's all you do is you copy and paste right into the prompter like we've done there. And away you go. And if you need a little more detail, join us on community chat.
Yeah, we'll go
which you've been doing, which is great stuff, sir.
You can be co-host and then try it out. It's really
you can even try it out with us tonight.
We use it every night. It's just that we don't use it at the very initial part of the show because we're live streaming to YouTube. And so we don't want the prompter to show up to the live stream audience there. But once the live stream is done, we do use the prompter. And it allows you to change the font and the size of the font. And there's other things like bold and italic, underline, etc. So you can definitely play around with it tonight when you come to community time.
That sounds good to me. Yvonne Finn is here. Armin Hogue is in the house saying hello to a number of his friends, which he has many around the world. Bruce Gerstein says, all my controls are now missing.
Oh, you might want to try to refresh again.
Yeah, maybe refresh one more time, Bruce. And let's see, Jillian says, I didn't read that one yet. Jillian says, survey says.
Gotta stop the chat. Yeah.
All right. All right. Visionaries have a strong vision for the future. Today, more than ever, we need to find solutions for the future. We need solutions to the pollution, for sure, everybody. And the artistry of our tech team designers, programmers, etc. is mind-blowing, seriously. That's per Jean Oliva from
Melanie likes the
Pennsylvania.
previous one better.
All right, let's go to the previous one because we just heard from someone who said it's causing buffering at his end. That was Frank Rowe. Angela Leland in the house says the visionary can also be someone that seeks a higher power for the goodness of mankind. Does that sound like anybody we know? I believe it does. So let's see. That's the chat for now. Is it time for us to say the me word? All right, everybody. And here is Sumbahu Kumar Saha saying our CEO Ash Mafara is a great visionary person. Charu. And Neil, if we see you over there on the community chat, just give us a me, and we'll see you there. And we'd like to make, we can make up to 10 people co-hosts. And by doing that, you've got the throttle. You've got the buttons. You can do anything you want. And I might remind you, you can get anything that you want at Ash Mafara's restaurant.
Very nice.
Cha-cha-cha.
Very nice.
All right. Neil is a me.
I think Sharon had a nice comment.
Sharon Koo says, I love the prompter. I used that last evening in the webinar and pasted the house rules and enlarged it. I can drag it to the side of the screen. Super awesome. Test it for those who has not tried it using it. It is fun. And here is Armin saying hello to Melanie. He's glad she's back. So are we. Sina is here. And Ash Mafar is the quintessential visionary. And you thought I couldn't say that word, Gene. Some words I can get. Okay, Neil is a me. Karina Lance is a me. And Frank Rose says no buffering now. It's nice. And Melanie is a me. So we got 1, 2, 3, basically 4 memes. So if you can do that until you get a couple of co-hosts assigned, we will do that. We'll head on over to the community chat where we love to take all your information. And Charles, if you want to join us in the community chat, you may, or you can stay in the background and listen to how we talk about with Neil how to do the prompter. And it's very easy, and we'll go over that in detail. And Charlie, you're trying to learn the prompter too. We're going to help out. You came to the right place at the right time.
So Neil, someone brought you over already, I think. I don't know.
No, that's actually John Buddy.
Mom, yeah, I was going to say me. I'm sitting here already.
Oh, you came early.
Wait a minute, and your sound is working?
Okay, let's focus on this here. Neil.
All right, Neil, need to bring him over.
I just saw you, but I don't know. I think he got booted out because.
See if you can bring him over again. And Karina Lance and Mel.
Okay, he got booted, so he'll come back in and try again.
Okay, Karina Lance.
And who else?
Melanie Marcano.
Okay. Mel has the link.
Okay, there's Karina Lance from Canada.
Oh, no, I didn't give her the link. Okay, Mel.
Okay, and let's see who else wants to come on over. Okay, Jean Oliva has left the building. Okay, Jean, we'll see you later.
Okay, who else? Greg.
Bye, Jean. Hello, everybody.
Hello. Greg Lakin would like to come over.
All right. And I'll keep
Are you kids able to hear me?
You're loud and clear. You are audible, Mr. Composer.
Okay, good. I'll wait when you're ready to hear a little bit of. I want to talk about the theme, but when you're ready.
Yeah, let's get a few more folks in to the community chat, and then we'll go to you, John, for information on the theme song. All right. I think we've got everybody so far. There's Greg Lakin, there's Melanie Marcano, Karina Lance, John Barilla, and Neil should be coming back.
Yeah.
And we are still recording. We're going to record this part of the community chat, which we always do.
Okay, we'll go to the gallery view. You can see everyone on the chat.
Oh,
there
look
they
who's
are.
here. Lynn Nakamoto's here. Karina Lance, Melanie Marcano, looking like she feels a little better. And John Barilla is here. All right. Now, let's see who else is coming. Greg Lakin is here as well. And Armin Hoog is coming this way as well. Love you, Armin. Come on over, buddy. Come on. Come on. Come on.
There he is.
There's Armin. Okay, Armin should be on the panel now. And let's go back to there he is.
Carmela.
Okay. Carmela Schwartz would like to come to the panel. All right, Carmela from Israel. Do come over. All these people from Canada tonight. Ooh, doggies. Where's Harry? Harry Bricksnutter. All right, and Carmela should be on the panel any second. Okay. And there's Armin.
Oh, Neil
see
says
Armin.
he's still there. So let me look for you again. I couldn't see you.
Okay, Neil, coming up. Just give us a moment, please, please, please. And there's Neil. He's back there. Let's see if he comes on into the panel. Are you there? There's Neil.
Okay.
All right, Neil. We see you, or we see your area where you're going to prompt in to.
Carmela's here. Good.
Carmela's here. Hello, Neil. And Carmela's here. And are you able to hear us okay tonight, Neil? Uh-oh. Can you hear us? Check 1, 2.
Where's Greg?
Greg Lakin was here. All right, get Greg again.
Unless he has to come back. Then it could be.
Huh?
You see him?
Not yet.
Okay, he'll have to come back in again. I think
Okay, Greg, come back in. It looks like we lost you for a moment.
All right, we've got a nice panel already.
All right, the panel's looking pretty spiffy there.
Wow.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Neil, are you able to hear us?
Yeah, I had to refresh to hear. I showed up, and I never did leave. I was in the chat. You were looking to find me, so I had to refresh, and then you found me, and you're all good now.
Because you're gone. I was typing your name, and poof, you disappeared.
We'll go over the.
Good one.
We'll go over the. We'll go over the prompter in detail, and I think Lynn's going to make you a co-host so you can actually click on it in just a few minutes.
I actually don't need to click on it to figure out how to use it. I want how to use the functionality, but what do you use it for? Just to
yeah.
Okay.
As the notes is where you are, what you want to say.
Right. In other words, I use it every night. We use it every night, and use it every day on Straight Talk. And what it does is it gives us a prompter right there in front of us so we can look into the camera and speak to the people. When in the past, for the last 3 years, I would have to have paper in front of me and shuffling paper and so forth. But now that we got the prompter, it's perfect. It's perfect. And it doesn't matter whether you're giving a speech or just highlighting some points. It's perfect. Perfect.
All right. It's kind of like a point form agenda, what you want to talk about and where you are in your plan of attack for the day.
Yeah, that's exactly. It's like a good outline. Good outline for you.
It's beautiful because normally if you have paper, you got to shuffle the papers, or you're looking down at the paper. You can't really have it in front of you. So people know your eye gaze is looking at the notes, right? But if you have it right on the screen, it's less obvious that you got notes.
When I make videos, I put it on one of these things and have it beside me. So now I'm going to be able to, when you're doing a webinar, you don't have to do that. It's right there. Got it.
Very, very, very powerful feature.
All right, so that takes care of that. That's we'll check that one off the list for tonight. Let's go to John Barilla. John had a few things to say. Most of you were here last night and heard about our theme song. And we have a theme song, and John would like to talk about it just for a moment. Go ahead, John.
Hi, yes, thank you. Yeah, there were folks last night, and some of them could hear it. Now, and I don't know, Rob, you said you tried to get a hold of me. I didn't see any messages today, but I did get a message from Chris Tiazon, and did you get? He sent us last night. He taped you know what I mean, recorded when I sang, and he made a little put it together with a piano background. Did you get that today from him?
I didn't get that from him, no. And I didn't try to get a hold of you today that I know of. But anything's possible.
But I said I probably was saying no because you hadn't talked. Whatever.
Right.
All right. Here's the thing. I could sing it, you know, like we're telling the folks.
Wait a minute.
And
Lynn has it. Lynn has it. Yeah, Lynn has it. She could actually play it for us.
But listen,
is screaming from the peanut gallery, "Sing it, John!"
The crowd goes wild. Carmel is in turn.
You cracked me up. Anything's possible, right?
Let me know when we can continue.
I love it.
We can try now. See if we can pick it up on the audio.
Show. There is a show. On to RobLynnLive. Now, wait a second. Two hosts. They are the most. I gotta say, they're not too shabby and crazy. It's a RobLynn. You right now. Updates, panels, info, fun. I didn't talk. Oh, it's one. Like on pass. It's delicious. It's on. Delicious. You can get anything that you want at Ashton Forest Restaurant. There is a show. There is a show. It is the show we all love to go to. RobLynnLive right now.
Yeah.
Cha cha cha. No.
Wait a second. Hold on. All right. Here's the thing, folks. I was going to play it myself because I have a little louder, better speaker. Might have been a better sound. I don't know. But here's the thing now. Yeah, he sent that to us. I was going to say, not good for me to do a cappella tonight because I'm more hoarse than I was last night. But here's the thing.
I don't know. I may be the only one in the crowd that wants to hear it again, but if your speaker's loud, go ahead and play it.
It just would have been I have a louder, better speaker, probably would have come across a little clearer.
Well, I want to hear it again.
To it. But anyway, I was going to say, now Chris put that together, but I still want to have the version that you might play because, first of all, last night, like I said, I wasn't in good voice. And also, when I sang it the second time, which is what I believe he took it from, I sang it just a little differently than I intended every line to be. So that's not 100% exactly the way we want it. But it also, when we do it, I'd like to do a little bit, oh man, my voice. I'd like to do a little bit snappier tempo, just a little snappier. It sounded okay, but I'd like it just a little bit with a little more tempo to it, if you know what I mean. So we don't have to play it again, but like I say, I do have the tape, the recording, but we're going to do it again. In other words, I want to do a good, I want to do it well.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. We're very proud of that, John, that you took the time to compose that, put the lyrics to the music, and sing it. And for Chris to have put a piano to it is, the guy is talented, big time talent.
Yeah. But the thing is, like I said, now he put it to me singing, right? And when I sang it the second time, I'm not only struggling with my voice, but I didn't sing it with the same tempo. So when he put the piano to it, he played it as I was with the tempo I sang it at. So like one of the things I'd like to do is just do it with a little snappier tempo. You know what I mean? Because I never intended that to be, the thing we put together last night. Like I said, I wasn't in good voice. I sang it twice, scratched out on the first one. So anyway, we'll do it again though, and get it nice and tight with the right tempo and the right I just changed a couple of lines where I didn't sing it the way. That's not the way I wrote it. If you know what I mean. So we will do it, make it perfect, and then we'll play it another night for folks, and they'll hear it really good. And we could do it when you could upload, or we could play it right from there rather than me trying to play it through my speaker or whatever.
All right, sounds good. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys, and not leaving after we played it. We'll play it again many times. Actually, that is going to be our theme song. It will be sent to Ash in his WhatsApp. I will be sending it to him once John and Chris get the finished product. So we're pretty proud of that. And we are the only chat or webinar that has a theme song. So we're pretty proud of that. So thanks, John.
Yay.
All right, let's go back to the panel. Let's, Carmela, we need to hear from you before you nod off. Are you sleepy?
I'm almost sleeping.
Carmela, you're real star.
Do you hear me well?
Yes.
Yeah, you're audible. Speak to us.
Okay. I'm very excited that John Barilla and Chris did it in piano. I suggested yesterday piano and he took me seriously, so I like it. And
Good stuff.
they have to train. It's not from the first time it comes out. And they will do it perfectly, I believe, because they are very talented, both. One on the piano, one on his special voice, and the writing down. And it's very exciting me, this song.
Okay, we are just getting news. We have a news flash. There's another new pop-up in the OES. It just came across. We don't know what it is. Karina, you're nodding your head. Did you see it?
Just before
Wow.
I came on here, Raphael just mentioned it. Like I literally saw the when I went on to RobLynn to find the link, he had just put that in there. So I didn't mention it. Sorry, guys. But it was right when I came on.
Oh, okay.
He didn't say anything else.
Should I go to the other computer and review it or no?
Oh, so well, someone can just.
Yeah, if somebody has got a second device
I
where
can
they're
look it
at.
up now on my phone.
Well, Lynn can look it up on her phone too.
But everybody is curious now. I'm sure you're all looking.
Old Big Mouth Rob had to say something.
But thank you to.
In my computer, there is nothing new.
It says we're using a new processor, processed using trading stock DMCC. I just looked at that. I didn't read the whole thing.
Oh.
So we wish to inform you that all your transactions while subscribing to products from OES, if I may say, stop me if I am interrupted, from OES will be processed using trading stock DMC from your bank accounts. You may receive an approval message from FNCIA tax pack, Mexico in Mexican pesos, as it is getting processed through a Mexican merchant. This is the new gateway we are using. Turn the page. Great news, season's greetings, attention to our paid OCONNECT customers. Bonus. Oh, I guess this is from November 24th.
I didn't touch it.
That's it. That was it.
Okay, I was going to take a peek at it as well. I don't know why we're going through a Mexican bank and trading in pesos. That's a little odd, since the peso, I believe, is not equal to the dollar, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to check that one out.
It's lower than Canadian.
Just hold it.
Okay, let me see what it says. We wish to inform you that all transaction while subscribing from the OES will be processed using Trader Stack DMCC from your bank accounts. You may receive an approval message from FNCIA Tax Pack Mexico in Mexican peso, as it is getting getting processed through a Mexican merchant. This is a new gateway we are using. Okay, they may be converting the dollar to enough pesos to where it's 93. That's what I think that means, but that's just an assumption. Until we see it in action, which we'll likely see
I
tonight
want
or
to
tomorrow.
I
Go ahead.
saw we have speaking today in Ilanit in the evening, and one of the girl in Israel buying pesos, and they took $11 more than the $93.
Service charge.
They
So,
charge a service charge $11.
right, and that's something I mentioned on Heroes today. Doesn't matter whether you pay with crypto or whether you pay with a credit card, you're going to pay a service charge. Generally speaking, the crypto, and I confirm this with Peter Rogers from UK, he has been trading in crypto for a number of years. It's 5% in, 5% out. So you got to add, when you buy the crypto, you pay 5%. So if I buy $10 worth of crypto, okay, I'm going to pay 5% of that. 10% is a dollar, I'm going to pay 50 cents. So you can convert that to, $93 and see what that would be. So it's always going to have an going in charge to buy the crypto and a sending charge of 5% or 8%. Kraken is 8%. 8% in, 8% out. So that's a little bit high. And if you're talking $25,000, $30,000, you're talking a couple of $1,000 just to trade it. Whereas your bank service charge going in is going to likely be a little bit less. Likely, not always. So we'll just have to see what this. I'd like to see the percentage on what the Mexican bank is charging.
So one of my friends purchased OCONNECT today, and the merchant was the Mexican one on her thing. Yeah, so I saw that. They are using it now. It said that FNCIA tax pack. That's what hers said.
And they added $13, right?
It was about
$13.60.
$13.
Okay.
But she's in. No,
It was 13. It was $13.
Well, she's in Canada, so it was a little bit different, because it's in Canadian dollars. But there was a fee definitely tacked on to that.
So you're going to find a fee in and out with crypto, and you're going to find a fee going in with credit card or debit card with this processor in Mexico. But in addition to that, when you get a wire transfer, let's say you want money, your withdrawal to come to your bank. For example, we have Bank of America in the United States. That's the one we are using for this. There is a $30 fee to wire out, and there's a $15 fee coming in. So whenever ONPASSIVE sends us our withdrawal that we requested in September, they're going to charge $20, which is what they charge going out, and we will pay $15 going in. So there'll be $35 deducted from the total. So if you take 100, you're going to get 85. That's just the way it is. That's banking. So, and if you take a larger amount, you're going to. The nice thing about the bank is you won't pay a percentage in or out. In other words, it's a flat fee.
I'm waiting Ash Mufara build a bank of our own.
Okay, well, we're all waiting for that.
We save all our problems.
Okay, could you mute for one moment, Carmela? I just want to finish what I was saying about the bank charges. There's an echo, big echo. Thank you. So going in, going out, you're going to have fees, but with the bank, it's a flat rate. Okay, so if you've got, let's say, Chase Bank all over the world, you'll pay the $20, and ONPASSIVE is charging everybody for the money to be wired to a bank, and then you'll also pay whatever it is, $10 to $30 to have it in your account. So that's the story on the charges, the bank charges and the crypto charges. But don't think because you're using crypto that you're getting away with something in terms of no service fee. There is a service fee in and out. And those are facts. That's not made up hoi polloi or anything like that. So that's the truth. So, and then you got to take into consideration your currency as it converts. In other words, it may come into your country in US dollars and may get reduced. I don't know if that's the way your bank's going to do it in whatever country. It may get reduced or increased based on what the conversion rate is. So that's the story there. That's good news that we have a processor that seems to be steady. And if it's in Mexico, it's in Mexico. As long as it happens and it happens daily and the fee is not way out of line, I'm good. And I hope you guys are too with that, with the card payments. And if they can handle everything OnPassive has to shove their way, more power to them. Let's do it.
I think some of the banking issues that we're seeing is the whole banking system of the whole world is going through a shakeup, and it's going to be a while. And from what my research is, we're going to be eventually heading back to the gold standard. So hopefully that's true, and hopefully it comes to pass. And from what
We already are, Neil. We already are on the gold back.
Yeah, I know. But there's many countries have already signed the agreement, Nasera Gesera. So that's only a few people have done their research, and it looks like Karina has. So cheers, my friend.
All right. Don't know that we've done that in the United States yet. I haven't read about it. I usually read daily.
Can't wait. No, you won't
We've
read
always
about
been
it.
the
Yes,
gold standard.
yes,
I mean,
you
we've
have.
always had gold as a backup. So I don't think that's changing. It may be, but for now. Okay, so we've signed the agreement. Is that true? The United States?
Yes, yes, yes.
United States has signed it.
All
Okay.
countries have, or you wouldn't be able to do business right now. That's what I understand. Anyway, they would not. The banks would not be able to do anything. I'm sorry, but you have. Yes, all
100%. Haha.
All right. Thank you. I need to do my research, get tuned into this to be on top of it. All right.
I have one more funny thing that I have messed around all day with to figure out, and using this OCONNECT. I couldn't find the view screen. And one guy from India, he told me it was at the bottom, and I'm looking for it. I didn't have it, and I recorded my view, my screen, and sent the recording to Harry. You know Harry, good old Harry.
Yeah, you know him well.
Yeah. And anyways, we messed around, and finally I realized that it only comes on when there's a few people in there. And I'm trying to figure out who is in control of it. When I shift it to a different view, does everybody get that, or just me?
Oh, you mean whether you're on there are three different views.
Yeah, the view, the
speaker
gallery.
view. Right. Everybody gets the same view when the host switches it. In other words, if you're the host and you go from, like we have the gallery view now where everybody can be seen, if Lynn were to switch it from here to the speaker view, only the speaker would appear when speaking on the front.
Okay, so when you have it in gallery view, I can put it in side view if I want, and that's the way I see it.
Yes.
That's correct.
No one else sees it that way, just me.
Yes.
Just you. You have controls for you only unless you're the host.
And then if you're the host, then you can actually end up controlling everybody's.
Correct.
That's correct.
Great.
It's wonderful.
I'm learning something new every day.
We all are, for sure. That's for sure. Karina, are you getting antsy and have to go?
Oh, she's talking on the phone.
Oh. Okay, she's on the phone.
Right.
All right. Let's go to Mel. We haven't heard from you yet. Mel, please say hello. Unmute.
Hello, hello, hello. Can you guys hear me?
You're audible, loud, and clear.
Great. Yeah, I'm still not feeling 100%, but I'm happy to be here tonight. I don't know what I was fighting, what was coming against my system, man. But it did shake me up. I tried many times to go on the live, and it's like I had to go right down into bed. I don't know. But anyhow, I'm glad that I'm here. And yeah, I don't know much about pesos, but whatever the flowing is, whatever it is, we go with it, right? The other thing I would like to point out is my email. It's empty. What's going on with it? When I check my email, even on the big screen, I'm not getting anything. Are they still perfecting it?
Today on Heroes at 2 o'clock, they did mention the OTEC Pros. I want to say it was Collins mentioned they're still working on the O-mail. They're fine-tuning that now. So, like, I can send some O-mails and some O-mails I can't. But at some point very soon, before we go viral, I would say, like, very, very soon, that will be perfected.
Okay. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Lynn.
Thank you.
Glad to be here. Thank you.
We're glad you're here, and just take it easy.
Thank you.
Carmela, let's go back to you in Israel. What's going on, Carmela?
Today, I must say I wasn't involved in the news. I was busy in my own issues. I had one place, one window, water comes from the rain, and I have to take care of that. So I was talking to people, went to see issues. But I will solve it. Tomorrow I have to continue with it. Life problems. I'm saying it is. And I've heard that 13 children have to come. I don't know if they come or not. I didn't check it out. They said every day they will bring more 13. They do early in the morning. I heard that yesterday they bring the children. They separate families. They bring half of these families. Some of them was in not in a good shape. In the last days, they eat only rice. They had no food. Hard stories. Even they come back, hard stories with them. And they try to take more days and to bring us less people to make it more longer. And who control it is America. America and the Qatar, they are to control it. We are only have to keep the agreement, and the Hamas have to keep the agreement. We keep our agreement, but they don't.
Well, hopefully better days are here now, and better days are coming. Better days are here, and better days are coming. That's the way I'm trying to look at it on your behalf there in Israel, for sure.
We do hope so.
All right.
But at least it's quiet. No noise. No bombs.
That's nice.
That's a good thing. That's music to our ears. No bombs. Quiet is not a 4-letter word. It's a good word.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Let's go over to France. Hello, sir. Mr. Marcelin. Say hello.
Hello, everyone. Happy to be here with you all. Melanie, good to see you back. And Camila, we always pray for you, and we just always hope that everything will be over soon. All we want is peace. Thank you guys for having me tonight. It's a pleasure to see you all. Karina, this is the first time I'm in the panel with you. Nice to see you. Neil, Greg, nice to meet you all. Armin, nice to meet you all. It's always a pleasure to be on the panelists. Oh, I forgot, John. I didn't see your head for a second. How can I miss you? Huh?
Oh, that's cute, friends.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you too.
Yes. Anyway, so it's a pleasure to be on the panel, and again, it's when I see everything that's going on ONPASSIVE, every day I wake up, I say, man, I get feeling better and better. I have a hat, why you say goals. That's my hat I've been wearing for the week, because Mr. Mufara said you have to make your dream bigger. So I bought that hat. Every time I seen it, I said that I have to make my dream bigger. So every day my goals are changing every day, and because we are such in a great business, we are in a great company. And again, the visionary, being a visionary, wow, our vision for the world, are we going to change the world? Are we all going to have a better life for our family? Are we going to leave a legacy for our family, for our kids? And are we going to change people's life around us? And every day when I meet people, all I talk about is ONPASSIVE. And sometimes it's unfortunate when you tell people about ONPASSIVE, you tell them what they can do for them. They don't believe you because they don't see it on the news, they don't see it on TV, they don't hear of it before, But all of us, we know what it's going to do. And I'm sure that when it hit the TV, when it hit the world, like everybody get to know, to hear the word ONPASSIVE, we're going to be so far ahead. And like Mr. R said, you're going to be the hunted. Yes, we are. And, we share our links. This is our vision. We share our links. And soon our links going to be dropping, things going ting, 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 because the people are going to be, sending us messages because they want to be in ONPASSIVE. So it's a pleasure, to be here. It's a pleasure to be alive, to see what ONPASSIVE is going to do for the world. We are in a great place, and just everybody to keep heads up, and soon everything's going to change. Thank you.
All right, Franz, always like your positive outlook and positive views. It rings strong in my heart, and I know in everyone else's here heart. So thanks for your words. Very nice. Very, very nice. Let's go over to Armin. Armin, you want to say a few words? Go ahead, Armin. Armin Hogue, Canada.
Well, thank you very much, Rob Gorman and Lynn Nakamoto. Ash has dubbed you treasurer of ONPASSIVE, and I support that 100%. Hey, how'd it go, Ash? You're the best in town. You're the best show in town, next to well, not next to anybody, but I want to thank everybody. Sometimes I get lost, eh? But thanks a lot, Rob. Thanks. Good to see you, John. That was a beautiful song, man. You've been gifted. No wonder we couldn't see your head with all that wealth of knowledge and talent, eh? It's sinking you down, eh? But you shared that with us tonight, and your head popped right up there. That was good. We like that. And good to see you, Karina. Good to see you. You're also a wealth of knowledge. I want to thank. Good to see you, Melanie. Good to see you getting better. And Carmela, I want you to stay safe over there. And how's your little doggies? And good to see you, Greg. And I thank you for your time. And thanks again, France. That was fantastic. You're all encouraging. And there's nothing. We're at the top, eh? And I apologize the other day. I got a little bit tired sometimes. But thank you. I'll let you go now. I'll just.
All right. Don't go away, Armin. We want to hear more from you. And let's go to Greg.
Can I say something before I go, please? Real quick.
Cost you $10.
France, that was really nice, France. And there's a lot of things not being said on the news today. Just wanted to say that. And Bruce Grusting, accept my friend request. And if you see McFarlane, Paul McFarlane.
Paul.
I can't find him. I added him in the ONET, and he still hasn't as well accepted my friend. And I'm talking about ONET, Bruce, and as well with Paul. So that way we can communicate that way. So anyways, that's all I have. And I love you guys. Lynn and Rob, you're the best. You know that. I really love you and respect you guys. Okay. Thanks for
Are you coming?
Right.
Are you coming back?
Yeah, I am. I just got to go out for a bit. I don't know how long you're going to be because I have about an hour. So if you're still here.
We'll still be here.
We were here 4 hours last night, so put that in your pipe.
Karina, if you come back and we're not here, turn the lights out before you leave.
Will do, Armin. And Carmela, I do pray for you, honey. I hope everything gets much better, but I believe it will. That's in my heart. I know it will. It's just unfortunately going to get a little bit worse before it gets better, and that's what's happening. It's got to play out the way it has to. So stay safe. And
I must say, Biden he is excellent.
Yeah,
he behaved like he is our prime minister. Our prime minister is a
who's acting like the prime minister? Sorry, I missed that.
Biden is excellent. I love him.
Oh, I'm not even going to go there.
On, man.
Great job.
No politics.
Come on, man.
No politics here.
Don't get me started on Sleepy Joe.
Oh boy.
Can we all do it together?
Great job for us.
On a count of 3, let's say, come on, man. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Have a good time, you guys. See you later.
Oh, goodness. Barking tree frog.
I love
Let's go over to Greg Lake. And Greg, you're in Vermont. A little cold there tonight. Go ahead, Greg. Unmute, please.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Doing pretty well. I'm kind of getting real tired, but yeah. I hope that my friend in Ghana gets going eventually. But I gave her your information. And she's a U.S. citizen, but she's living in Ghana with her grandfather. So hopefully pretty soon we'll get together with her.
All right. If there's a way to figure it out, I'll figure it out. I guarantee it, Greg.
Okay.
All right, man. Now, hang with us as long as you can. I know you said you're tired, but hang with us for a little while longer if you can. You never know what Armin's going to say, or John, or Neil, or Carmela, or me, or Franz, or Lynn. So stay tuned if you can, brother. And thanks for being here. We appreciate your support. It means a lot to both of us.
Good to see you, Greg. Barking tree frogs. Have you gone skiing yet? Greg, Mr. Lakin, have you gone skiing?
No, I am still working on my legs to get better.
Yeah. I didn't know.
Without my legs, I couldn't. And also, I need a car, and eventually I'm gonna get H2O car because I'm sick of polluting the planet with petroleum.
They got electric cars now.
Yeah, but they're based in many countries in Africa. Little kids are mining stuff going in there, chromium and stuff, but it's bad. H2O, like Nikola Tesla, many years ago, he designed it, and Stanley Myers actually had it 23 years ago, but unfortunately the CIA kind of poisoned him after COT4 in Venezuela.
They got some nice recumbent bikes if you ever seen them. That's what I would like to have. Boy, I'll tell you. 2 wheels in the front, 1 in the back, a couple of pannier bags in the back there, and you're off and running. You go on trails. You don't pollute the air. You bring your lunch with you in your pannier bags. And I'm telling you, you're going to have more fun than a barrel of monkeys on that thing. But they're about there. You got to get a good one, though. They're about 5 to, I saw about 8 years ago, a guy down the road, he paid over $5,000 for his. And, you know, it's
I've
helped.
been on SSI for
Nice.
25 years, thanks
Yeah.
to my bus in New Hampshire for a little bit of pot after leaving the reggae concert. But
Oh,
you
yeah.
know,
Well,
the thing is, life
gotta watch
goes
that
on.
ganja. You gotta watch that ganja. No ganja on RobLynn.
I mean, it is got many things in it that will cure you.
Hope it's not paraquat.
No, I'm talking about real, I mean, unadulterated, and we can grow it anywhere. Doesn't really need any preservatives. But you know, the thing is, you know, we have at least in Vermont and many states are legal pot and herb. But everything used responsibly, not overdosing it. But I mean, I used to be manic depressive, and a little pot really helps me.
Nothing wrong with that. Medicine. It's medicinal. It grows out of the ground, and I'm a supporter of that. I don't smoke, but I'm a supporter of that, and I stood up for that at Canada Post for other workers to use that, and they can now.
All right. Well, Greg, thank you. We appreciate your viewpoint always, and there's a lot of things you have to say that I agree with, and we'll touch base with you again. Carmela, if you could unmute, I saw your hand was raised, and if you have something to say, say it. Say it. Say it. Say it.
I'm looking in the meantime we are speaking. I'm looking in the news, and I heard that there was one baby 4 years old that comes back with that her parents both died. It's such a sad story.
It's a heartbreak. It's a heartbreak.
Yes.
Mel, are you up for a little more conversation, or do you need just to hang in?
No, I'll hang in. I'll hang in. Yeah. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Lynn.
Okay. All
Yes,
right. We just appreciate you being here.
Thank you, and I'm glad to be here. Very glad. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Lynn. Well, I was can we speak about anything, or is it about visionary?
No, we can. We've been known to stray from the topic of the night, so not a problem. This is community chat, and community chat is wide open.
Right. So you know the last time when we were discussing what we would like to do with the apples, and you know those topics.
Yes.
So there were things like I mentioned about grass cutting for people who can't, manage, house cleaning, again for people who can do for themselves. And there was another one. And guess what? I'm hearing today, actually yesterday, my sister was telling me Uber is going to do exactly that for money when we are going to do it as humanitarians, right? For free. Now they're going to cash on that. The very same thing. So I told my sister, you know what? These were topics that were discussed. We actually had input on these very same things. So I'm saying to myself, were they listening? Somebody, I was thinking, somebody listening to what we're really discussing? Now they're going to make money on that. Can you imagine? So I say I have to mention that when I'm on the live, the very, very same things we said we're going to do for as charity, as humanitarians. Now they're cashing in on the very same things.
Well, that's big business, as you know. It doesn't matter whether it's Canada, Australia, United States, UK, France. There's always businesses that want to cash in. But you know what? I think ONPASSIVE's humanitarian deeds will by a long shot will be accepted more and be more prevalent around the globe.
Yeah.
Because we're not about making a profit on someone else's, hardship. And that's what some of the big businesses do. They still do that in this country, and it sickens me. So I think it's a good thing that ONPASSIVE is here to stay and is here to bring to humanity, like Taylor Tay's song says, clothes for the clothesless, shoes for the shoeless, and water for the thirsty, and food for the hungry. And that's what we're all about. So we have heart.
I'm glad we are going to be different, and that's how we'll get our blessings, each and every one of us, totally different from the rest, and in the end, after all that, we're going to be blessed. And I know people remember us as what we did here on earth, right?
That's true. Can't argue with that one bit. All right, I see John Barilla is off screen. John, did you want to add anything? And same with you, Neil. Either one of you want to hop on and shout at us? Go ahead. Oh, you're both here now. All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Neil. Let's hear from you.
I'll make this pretty quick. I'm getting a little bit sleepy. I was up early and I had one of those nights where you toss and turn with too many brain waves going through your mind, and it's been a long day. So I want to thank you guys once again for allowing me some FaceTime and all the help that you have for the few things that I couldn't figure out about OCONNECT. And my prayers are with you, Carmela. And I wish everyone here nothing but peace profound. Peace profound.
Peace out, brother. Thank you.
Have a good night, all.
Same to you, brother. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you being you've become a regular, and it means a lot to us. Thank you. We're happy that Harry brought you along. It's good stuff.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers, brother.
So,
over to you, John Barilla.
Okay. I've just got the worst voice tonight, even worse than last night. And for the last several days, it's just gotten worse and worse. It's almost total laryngitis. But I'll just say, about the corporates or other companies, and it's not just what's happening, what we just heard. A lot of other companies, whether they be internet information technology companies or similar companies, they're starting to come up with things that are some of the same things that we intend to do. And I already see it in various places, things that are being offered, or certain companies that are beginning to use AI in places where they hadn't been using them. And even though AI has been around, all of a sudden they're going to have AI search engines and such. And I agree with Rob in that it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that because we're going to do great things. I think that because we don't have the corporate bent, the corporate attitude, that's what makes the difference. So it's not that we're going to be the only company that have certain features, platforms going. It just means that we're going to do it in a way that we're not concerned about how much profit the corporate or our company is going to make. And we're more concerned with, for example, with our humanitarian ideas, we're more concerned with helping people and making things better at certain places in the world where they need help or things that could be corrected, but they haven't been corrected. And we intend to go and do some things that can help do that. So that's all I have to say is I just think we're doing it. We're going to do it. We're not doing, well, we are doing some things already, but I'm just saying we're going to do it the right way. We're certainly not going to do it the corporate way, the greed way, whatever that's all about. So that's about all I have to say because I just don't have any more voice. So I'm finished.
All right. All right. So no singing tonight. Got it. Got it. Let's say
Lynn.
hello to Brother Guyana. How you doing, brother? So-
Good evening, sir. Good evening, Lynn ma'am. Good evening, John, everyone. Good evening. Namaste.
Namaste.
Just I come back from funeral. I'm very upset. I was attended in funeral, so I was send a message, Lynn ma'am. I think you get it. Yeah. Thank you. Give me a link and accept to me. Love you. Good evening.
Love you too, brother. Were you the officiating brother there, or were you an attendee?
Sorry, sir.
Were you the religious person behind doing it?
That person is my like uncle, my relatives. He was passing 3 days before. Today we are just finished his funeral. Maybe tomorrow, day after tomorrow, that dead body will be sent to Bangladesh.
All right. Well, I'm sure the family and you're part of that family was relieved to have you there. I'm sure that made a big difference.
Thank you.
Brother.
Thank you.
No, thank you, brother. Thank you.
One thing I like to say. Yes.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, one thing I like to say, Mr. Mufra always said that we are the solution to the corruption. Right now, the people that are charging, like Melanie was saying, for the landscaping and everything like that, later on Passive we're gonna come around and do it for free. Hire people to do it for free. And then now that's where we're gonna make the difference. And that's when people are gonna see, wow, I've been robbed the whole time. The same thing now, people are doing it for free. They are, this company or these people are human, they care for humanity. We're doing it for free instead of charging people for it because we have what they don't have.
I agree. Greed is a horrible thing, and even though it's not a 4-letter word, it is a 4-letter word.
Yes,
it's not a nice thing, greed.
Yes.
And to those who are greedy comes some, the universe is very unfond of people who are greedy. And at some point, what goes around will come around to them.
Come around, that's right.
Whether they are a company, a corporation, an LLC, or an individual, what goes around will come around. And I have seen that in my working lifetime. I'll give a brief, for instance. I worked at Yellow Freight at a union company for 20 plus years. And one of the leaders in our barn, they call it, which is where the trucks are kept on the street, stole my coffee cup. He took my coffee cup. I had just bought it. It was $20-something, $30-something at Disney World. No, it was an Air Force cup I got at the base. That's right. And very dear to me. And I hung it up in the mug area and was planning to use it that night. And the next day, I was working midnights and I couldn't find my cup, so I had to use a paper cup. The next day, this clown comes walking up the ramp with my coffee cup. And I never spoke to the guy again. The shop steward grabbed the cup out of this guy's hand, and the guy got fired because no theft was allowed in Yellow Freight. I mean, if you took a pencil, you were in deep doo-doo. So what goes around does come around. I'm a believer. So what goes around with ONPASSIVE is going to be phenomenal. What's going to come around to ONPASSIVE, I don't think you can believe what we're seeing, because Ash has been touting what's going to happen. Forget about just the apples, but he's been touting what's going to happen with Bless and other things that he's already been involved in. For example, when they had in Turkey, when they had those earthquakes, ONPASSIVE was on the site with over $1 million in supplies. True. Same thing. I forget where that was. Oh, in India. They had earthquakes in India, I think, or flooding, or both. And Ash Mafar and ONPASSIVE there with a bunch of employees handing out water and food. and clothing. So that's what it's all about. Looking at our brother, looking out for our neighbor. And I think that's all going to reap us high rewards. Forget about the financial end maybe for a moment and just think about the good feeling that we're going to have. And it is going to help our brothers.
Yeah, because, you know, they said actions speak louder than words. You know, our actions and humanitarian actions going to speak louder than words than what people are doing. And that's what, you know, more people going to get attracted to ONPASSIVE. You know, sometimes people going to find out, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? You know, you're going to say, because of ONPASSIVE, you know, and guess what? That's when you're going to go your business and people are going to know about ONPASSIVE. People are going to get into ONPASSIVE because once you do one good thing for one person, they will never forget you. And guess what? Next time they're going to do something, when they have a chance to do something good for somebody else, they will do it. And that's where you're going to change humanity, one person at a time.
And word does spread.
Yes.
Helping one helps us all. And that's, you know, no truer words were ever said. Helping one helps us all. It doesn't matter whether it's charitable stuff or our fellow ONPASSIVE founding members or affiliates who are having trouble migrating. There's still thousands who haven't been able to migrate. I don't know if you guys know that. And we offer our services out to whoever we can help and will help. But if we don't hear back, like if somebody writes us an email, and this is for everybody out there in radio land, if somebody writes us an email and we answer that email and ask for you to call us because we can do it on the phone and we never hear, that makes it difficult on our end. And we feel bad, but we, you know, it's the old horse and water trick. You can lead a horse to water, but if that horse is not thirsty enough, that horse ain't drinking. And that's the way we look at this. And we're still open to help anybody we can. It takes me a while sometimes to get back to people, and Lynn as well, but we do try our best. And please, if you reach out to us, if we don't get back to you right away, reach out again. And if you hear from us, follow up with another email or a phone call, and we'll get this stuff taken care of. As simple as that.
Yes.
So, who's next on The Price is Right here?
Melody.
Oh, Melanie Marcano. Come on down, Mel. Melanie.
We are our brother's keeper, as we know that. We are truly our brother's keeper. And it's a sad thing. Here in my building, I do charity almost all the time. Like it's not a matter of saying what you did. I don't have to mention what I say. But we all know, okay, Rob, you probably know about the rainbow vacuum, right? That big,
Yes.
expensive. Okay, I had one. It's a water vacuum. I bought it for lots of money, and I kept holding on to this thing. I have wooden floors in this little. I always say this little. They tell me don't say that, but I keep saying in this area where I live. I call it little because I need more space. But anyhow, it is where I live, right? And I keep holding on to it all the time until I'm saying, but every time I walk, my foot get jammed into it, you know, or I kick it because the way it is, it's on wheels, but I have no use for it. And it has lots of good, it's forever. This vacuum is a lasting vacuum. It is a very forever vacuum, very expensive. And it uses water, so it collects all the lint and everything. You probably know what it is. And I looked at the vacuum and I'm saying, but I have it here in a corner that is taking up space. I don't use a vacuum here. I had a rug, I gave it away, you know. So I just figured I put on and I always do that. Put on a nice little piece of paper and stick it on the item, which is very dear to me. It's item I could keep. And I put help yourself in mint condition. And then the next 2 minutes I go, it's taken. So I know it's something good I'm doing. They don't see who put it out, but they know that somebody has done it. And I'm saying, okay, it's a rainbow after all. Who cares? You know what I mean? And this is what we should do in this life. Just look after each other. We want to sell something for back there, they would say a farthing. We want to sell something for money. The money is just spent maybe 1 day, 2 days, and then it's gone. Give it out, and then you get something else. It doesn't have to be the same. You don't know who's bringing it to you, but that's how I look at life. You give something out with your good heart. You don't have to go mention everywhere you go. You don't have to let it known if a loudspeaker, but it will come back in some way. And it is very sad how I see people holding on to things and things, so many things. And then the Bible speaks. Oh, sorry, I don't want to bring up the Bible, but I always like to refer to it because believers, I'm sure you all are believers too. What good it is, right, to store up riches in this life where rust and moth will take a hold of them. So let it go so that rust and moth will not hold, And every time I think of that phrase, I always think, okay, the Creator, the highest power, God, wants us to share what we have because we are all made equal. We are all brothers and sisters. Give to that person who doesn't have, and we never know what we get back. Like Job, we don't know how much we'll get back. Maybe it will be overflowing to so much so that we won't even, need what we have. So when I see people making money on things that they're not supposed to, I'm wondering, wow, the heart. It really does come from the heart. And if you have a heart for people, you will think of your brothers and sisters. And you will do a good deed every day. Every day.
That's true. Helping one helps us all, and that's just the way to look at it. It's a good way to look at things, Mel, for sure.
Yeah.
Somebody's enjoying that vacuum right now, and some good's going to come your way no matter what and no matter when, but it's coming your way for doing that. That's for sure.
People always tell me, make a sale on it. Sell it out. Why are you giving things away? Even my own blood related. I said, you know what? It's in me already. It's chronic in me. I don't see myself. I cannot put a price on anything that I want to give out. I just give it out. And I don't care how much it means, how much it costed at first, but just give it away. Like, how much are you giving? It's not yourself you're giving away. You're giving a thing that doesn't mean anything away. That's how I look at life.
Good way to look at it. I've got to step away just for a minute. I'm going to try to come back, but I need a coffee. I need a coffee now. So I'll be back.
All right.
You're in good hands with with Lynn. With Lynn.
And I'm going to go for a herbal tea.
Okay. And John has the floor now. Go ahead, John. Go ahead, John.
He's muted.
Unmute. Click unmute. He said 1 minute. It takes time for him to unmute. There you go. You got it.
You know, you were talking to me. I heard go ahead. And I think you were saying, go ahead, John. Go ahead, John. I'm sorry. I hope Melanie's still there. I wanted to say to Melanie, is Melanie still with us?
Yes.
Okay. Melanie, you know how I'm trying to, Milo, you want to speak with Milo, you remember, and you weren't able to do the other day when Milo said, sure, 5 o'clock, Friday's good, whatever. I would suggest that Milo's on Messenger, and you don't have to have, you can just contact him on Messenger and say, hey, let's chat when you have the time. And then you can set up your little chat rather than me try to hook up between you guys and figure out when you might chat. So he's on Messenger as Nashville Milo. And and he knows that you want to chat with him, and he's perfectly happy to chat with you. So go ahead, message him on Messenger, Nashville Milo. And then even if he can't talk long at the moment, you can say, let's set up a time when we can chat. Look how easy that'll be, right? Is that right with you?
Yeah, that's fine. That's good by me. It's okay. I will do it.
Yeah, that way, it won't be me trying to go back and forth, trying to say when you guys might be able to chat.
Yes.
Right. You got it.
Thank you. I did get it. And I will reach out to him. Don't worry. I was just you know,
Oh, yeah.
my body wasn't feeling up to.
He definitely wants to chat with you. He said, "Oh, okay, I'd like to chat with." Okay, so he's expecting.
Okay,
So
perfect. Thank you.
Thank you, Melanie. Thank you, Don.
I want to say,
Carmela, go ahead, Carmela.
I want to say that I'm tired and I have to get up in few hours to daytime.
Mm-hmm.
It's 5 in the morning now, so I think I go to nap for 2-3 hours. So
Love
bye
you.
for now.
Have a nice nap.
Bye bye.
Bye, Camilla.
Thank you. Bye
Bye,
bye.
Carmela.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye. Good night. Have a good sleep.
All righty. Got any more comments? We can wrap it up. The recorded part can be wrapped up and we could go to continue without the recording. So, but anybody feels compelled or inspired to say more, say anything more, definitely do so. All right. So what we're going to do now is thank everyone for being here and those in the chat who were engaging in a lively discussion. It's so nice. We appreciate you. I see Charlie Ellis. I know I looked for your messenger message, Charlie. I didn't see it. So I'll look again, okay, when we go off air in a second. Thanks, Angela, Pedro, Charlie. I see Michael Chata, and I see Surinder Singh here, Legdega, Angela Lalande. Let me see if there's anybody else I'm missing. Sharon Whedon, who is Bollywood Pushpin Media, is here. Thank you. Sukumar Biswas, always here with us. Thank you, Sukumar. And Gyana is now with us on the panel, but he was in the chat. So again, we do appreciate each and every one of you and value your contribution. And of course, to the panelists tonight, thank you for your thoughts and your opinions and your feelings. Everyone here matters. You know, everyone matters. All right. So what we're going to do now is turn the recording off, and those in the chat, you are feel free to just stay. Don't have to leave. Okay. Just going to turn the recording off.